You need to stop stroking your shit. You need to stop gooning. You gotta stop it. You know it's not good for you. You know you feel filthy every time you're done watching pornography. And you don't like it. But then, like, how do you actually stop gooning? How do you stop stroking your shit? Like, how do you stop? How do you stop? But first, I want to say why it's bad. In my opinion, stroking your shit constantly, and honestly, like, the main problem isn't even stroking it, but the main problem is watching, like, porn and all that. Because, first of all, it turns you into a cuck. Basically, a cuck is someone that likes watching their wife or their girl get fucked by someone else while they're like in the corner stroking their shit. Basically, y'all, they're watching porn IRL and they enjoy it. But here's the thing. I feel like a lot of these cucks were not born cucks. They turned themselves into one by watching porn when they were like little kids, or like when they grew up into their teenage years. Because when you watch porn, it reprograms your brain to, instead of like you like being the one doing the fucking, like you being the one doing the fucking is not gonna like turn you on. It's not gonna be like as exciting for you. But you know what will be exciting for you? Because you've been watching a lot of porn. What would be exciting for you, what would get you more excited than you fucking the girl that you want, would be watching like a big fucking BBC black man walking and fucking the shit out of her. That would turn you on more than you being the one doing the fucking. And another reason why porn is bad is that it's just bad for your mental health. It's bad for your brain. And it makes you weird around shorties. It makes you weird around the hugs. You may be wondering, okay, how does it make me weird? It puts you, like, if you fap or if you stroke your shit in the morning and then after you go out to like the store, it's like you don't want to be seen. Like, you want to like be like invisible for most people. And then when you go like talk to a girl, or if you're like around girls, you're just gonna be like weird. Like you're gonna have this like weird, like kind of like insecure like body language and energy that is not attractive. And secondly, you're gonna feel like shit after. And you're gonna be like, again, just like insecure and weird. And the final reason why you need to stop stroking your shit is because it's weakness. You need to control yourself. You need, every time you get the urge, you gotta tell yourself, fuck you, porn, I don't watch porn. And then do some other shit. Like, be a fucking retard. Be a fucking retard. If you feel like horny as fuck, or if it's like around that time to like start gooning and shit, when you feel the urge to like stroke your shit and goon and like watch porn, bro, it says it in the Bible. Your tongue is a curse, or some shit like that. But basically, y'all, you need to believe what you say. So when you get these urges, you need to tell yourself, I'm not a gooner. I don't want to watch porn. I don't even like watching porn. Even if it's not like entirely true, if you just keep saying that and you believe it, eventually like it will become like a part of you. That for me, I feel like it's the fastest and easiest way to like quit watching porn and stroking your shit and gooning. Not only that, you can also try this other method, which is like do what I told you to do. So like every time you get the urge, just tell yourself, I don't watch porn. I'm not the type of guy that watches porn. You know, shit like that. So tell yourself that. and then don't stroke it. But then the other thing that you can add on top of that, because of course there's gonna be times of like weakness where you like succumb to your urges and then you start stroking your shit. In those situations, it's important that you rebound back. So say you stroke your shit in the morning, and then after you nut, you feel filthy, dirty, like a little fucking gremlin. In those situations, instead of closing Chrome or Safari and then going to like TikTok or trying to go to sleep, you need to get up, do minimum 5 push-ups. If you can't do push-ups, do knee push-ups. And then, as like an extra step, hop in the shower and take a cold ass shower. So that's what you're gonna do if you do like end up stroking your shit. In the morning, at night, maybe at night if you want to, but you don't have to. But at night, if you stroke your shit at night, after you nut, you have to do at least 5 push-ups. Now you don't gotta do the cold shower because the cold shower is gonna like wake you up, and it's gonna fuck up your sleep a little bit. But yeah, if you stroke your shit at night, like, bro, make this a new rule. Every time you stroke your shit, like, you succumb to like the desire and all that, and you show like like a little bit of weakness. You have to tell yourself in your brain, bro, it's okay. We gonna bounce back. We still got the rest of the day to do good things. So let's relock in and like get back to it. All right. And I believe that's it. Also, if you fap a lot, apart from following the steps that I just told you, you should also do less fap. Less fap, essentially what it is you fap. So if you fap one day, every day, so that'll be like 7 nuts per week. Next week, just nut 6 times a week. Now, ideally, you don't want to nut like every fucking day, but like if your case is like severe, then I suggest you do less fap on top of the things that I just talked about. And yeah, now the reason why like not stroking your shit and like not gooning is gonna change your life is because, first of all, at least for me, I just felt way more confident around women, around girls. Like, it's like there's like a difference. Like, if you goon and you talk to a girl, it feels like weird, and it's like hard to hold the eye contact too. But then if you go like 3 days like without fapping, like you're gonna become more like smooth, more charismatic, more confident. You're gonna hold the eye contact better. Like, you're just gonna be better. Not only that, but you're gonna feel better too. You're gonna like have more energy too, and that's like really important. And also, your mental health is gonna be fixed. Of course, not completely, because porn and all that, it's just a symptom of the real problem, which is poor mental health. And yeah, also, another like weird tip is that while you're like on this journey of like reducing the amount of times that you fap, I highly encourage you to go talk to some females outside in the street and like build that up. Because I feel like, so look, if you don't fap, right, but you don't talk to girls, then I feel like you're always going to like resort to fapping, as opposed to like if you're fapping but you're trying to stop but you're like still talking to girls. It's gonna make their journey like way less harder, and I feel like it also adds like an extra like layer of motivation. And yeah, I believe that's it. I think that's everything I want to say. And also, let's say that you don't stroke your shit for 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. But let's say you don't stroke your shit for 3 days. But then on the 4th day, the urge wins and you stroke it. Do not have the mindset of, fuck, I fucked up my streak. I might as well turn today into a gooning day and stroke my shit again. Go for another round. No, don't do that. Again, like I told you guys earlier, if you go 3 days without fapping, but then on the 4th day you end up fapping, just as quickly as possible, try to turn the day around. Or night, whatever time it is. Just try to do like what's good for the rest of the day, like the rest of like the hours, the rest of the minutes. So if you fap in the morning, don't let you fapping turn the whole day into like a fapathon, or turn the whole day into a bad day. If you fap in the morning or you fap like midday, as quickly as possible, turn the day around. Do push-ups, go outside, do something that's good for you, something that's healthy for you. And you stroke your shit. I mean, I do like, don't scroll on TikTok, don't play video games. I feel like if you do those things after fapping, you're gonna feel more like shit. And yeah, remember y'all, consistency is not streaks. Consistency is like how much you like keep it. Cause like, look at me y'all, like look. You know, I've been going to the gym. If today I don't go to the gym, am I suddenly back on like day 0 of not hitting the gym? Like if today I don't go to the gym, like this fucking bicep is not gonna disappear overnight. It's gonna stay there because this right here is progress. This right here is consistency. You know, same thing with fapping. You know, if you fap for, if you don't fap for 3 days, but then you fap on the 4th day, like you relapse, don't feel bad about yourself. Don't say, fuck, my 3-day streak ended. Instead, tell yourself, all right, I went 3 days without fapping. That's big progress. Because before, I was fapping every fucking day. But then I went 3 days without fapping. So that right there is W consistency and W progress, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Remember, bro, you just gotta stay consistent and you gotta keep trying. And only you can do that. So, you know, just lock in. And remember, bro, just be like a fucking retard, bro. Like, just be a fucking retard, bro. Like, just don't stroke your shit. If you're struggling with it, you know, rewatch the video, follow the steps. And yeah, bro. I hope this video helped y'all niggas out. You know, we're like stroking it. I hope this video helped y'all niggas out with like, you know, like how to start, like, by first of all, like learning like the bad things about watching porn and all that, and then like learning like things that you can do to like stop like fapping a lot. And also one more thing that I want to add on to this video is that, bro, porn is so bad for your mental health. Like it makes you like depressed, and also it spikes your dopamine to an unnatural level. Now if you know about dopamine and all that, then you're base. If you don't, I'll most likely make a video talking about it. But yeah, you know, porn it spikes your dopamine like to a unnaturally high level. And then like this right here is baseline dopamine. When you watch porn, right? Like when your brain gets the thought of watching porn, your dopamine rises. Dopamine is like your motivation, your desire. So when you think of fapping, when you think of busting that fat juicy nut, you know, your motivation goes like this. To like, you know, like pull out your phone, you know, get comfy and start stroking it. And then, you know, you're watching the porn video, you're watching the girl that you want to get fucked. Your dopamine, you know, keeps rising and rising and rising. Remember, this is baseline. And look where we're at. We're way above baseline. So you're watching the video, you're stroking it, and then you nut. Boom! Bro, that shit goes below baseline. And you're gonna feel like shit. Like you're gonna get like a dip in your mood. And that's just like not like at least for my values, that's not a quality life to live. Not fun. But then every time that you get the urge to watch porn, but then you don't watch porn, you just increase your skill. You increase your level. You gain XP for resisting, for winning the battle. You get XP for that. So, also this is the reason why, like, every time you fap and then you nut, like, your dopamine goes below baseline. And then that's usually when, like, your brain wants more dopamine. So it'll start telling your brain, like, let's watch TikTok, let's fucking go around 2, let's fucking play video games, just to like feel something again, like a high. But then, like, let's say that you fap again after the first nut, so you're down here, this becomes your new baseline. And then you fap again, you nut, your dopamine goes up, spikes down, your baseline goes down again. And then that just means that you're not gonna be like as happy. You're not gonna be as motivated for the big goals. You're not gonna be like as motivated to talk to the pretty girl that you actually want to talk to. You're not gonna be as motivated to, build the dream physique. You're not gonna be as motivated to follow and pursue your goals. You're not gonna be as motivated to do the hard work. Because why would you grind out push-ups? Why would you grind out the gym? Why would you actually go out and fucking talk to real girls when you can just be in your room like a gremlin, fucking stroking your shit like a monkey? Like, why would you talk to a girl in real life? Why would you fucking work out and do like hard stuff? We can just be in your room or like your crusty computer gaming chair, stroking your shit, getting like the same amount of satisfaction, but for no work. Also, y'all, every nut that you bust to porn, just know you didn't deserve that nut. You didn't deserve to like bust that out. You didn't have to work to talk to the girl. I mean, you had to work to like obviously like find the perfect video. But you didn't have to put in work to like actually like talk to the girl, do like everything that's required. And then like if your intentions were like to just fuck, then bam, then like the nut is like the reward of like your hard work of like talking to her and all that. But yeah, this really goes like way more deeper. But I mean, I basically like summarized it with like all the yapping that I was doing earlier. Anyways, y'all, peace out. I'll see y'all niggas on the next video.